Boy dribble ba si Kiefer Ravena? Yan ang tanong na sasagutin natin sa video na to. Ngayong nakakapaglaro na sa B-League si Kiefer, titignan natin yung playmaking ability niya and kung nagtatranslate ba to sa B-League. Okay, for context, bakit tayo nandito? Kiefer Ravena kasi 50-50 siya sa mase. 50% believes na he's a great pure point guard. And the other 50% naman believes that bakaw siya and puro dribble. Through 6 games, Kiefer is averaging 11.2 points, 2.3 rebounds, and 5 assists per game para sa Shiga Lake Stars. As of writing this video, sitting at 9th si Kiefer in terms of assist per game. League-wide sa B-League. To be honest, Kiefer has been doing this for years na. Ngayong 2021 PBA Philippine Cup, Kiefer only played for 4 games. Pero he averaged 15.8 points and 6.5 assists per game. Na sabihin natin na qualified siya sa league leaders kung matatapos niya yung buong conference, he'd be second in assists per game behind Robert Bolick. Also, according to Dribble Media's advanced stats, Kiefer was first in both passing production and box creation. As the lead guard kasi, Kiefer is put into situations na he's the pick and roll ball handler. What makes Kiefer great in my opinion is his patience sa pick and roll. Hinihintay niya yung play mag-develop and he reads it well enough to make precise decisions and connect to his teammates at the right time. Specifically, napansin ko that Kiefer reads the defense more than the offense. And that's a good attribute to have for a point guard. Kasi mataas yung tendency na mababasa niya yung play instead of going through the motions. Sa play na to, high pick and roll for Kiefer and Soko. Kung makikita natin for a split second, nakita ni Kiefer na may stunt defender na nag-aabang sa ilalim for the rollman. While he is being trapped ngayon, Kiefer was quick to decide and nag-cross-court pass siya papunta dun sa open corner man for an open 3-pointer. Again, dito, high pick and roll. Stunt defender sa rollman, nakita ni Kiefer na out of position yung tao ng roller, nandito sa may taas. And he waited a little bit para mabigay dun sa seal sa ilalim. Kiefer kasi likes to read the play one play in advance Tinitingnan niya palagi yung possible help defender ng rollman, and then he decides kung saan niya bibigay. Parang dito, corners dropped and his teammate was smart to lift, and nakakonect si Kiefer dun. Also, the pass was right in the shooting pocket. Medyo mahirap yun for a cross-court pass. Ngayon dito naman, the strong side corner didn't drop. Open rollman sa ilalim. Kiefer connected again with a timely pass. This time, ang tinignan naman ni Kiefer is yung tao ng rollman which is out of the play. And obviously, 2 defenders on him, someone has to be open, and they found him. Same play na Spain pick and roll. This time, the corner dropped. And ayun, open corner 3-pointer. This looks easy kung panonoorin lang sa film, pero at game speed, mahirap gawin yung ganitong reads, especially against pressure defense. Hinehedge si Kiefer dito it's hard to maintain your dribble while making quality reads at the same time. Pero Kiefer is also great creating shots for himself. Originally, Kiefer was known as a super scorer, kaya nga natatawag pa rin siyang bakaw ngayon Pero if you watched him at least in the past 3 to 4 years, alam mo na iba na yung laro ni Kiefer. Sa pick and rolls, Kiefer would gladly take a 3-pointer kapag nag-go under ka sa kanya. He's currently shooting 35% sa 3 points, which is average. Pero we know naman na he can do better. He shot 42% before coming to Japan. And sa previous season naman, he shot 39.6%, which is really high. Pero again, dito papasok yung patience niya. Kung makikita natin dito, naka-aggressive drop coverage ang Sun N. Okay, what is an aggressive drop? Yung typical drop kasi ganito. The roll defender will drop sa paint containing both the ball handler and the roller, forcing the ball handler to take the mid-range shot. And sa NBA, especially sa NBA, the mid-range shot is considered one of the most inefficient shots sa half court. Anyway, sa aggressive drop, mas mataas siya ng konti kumpara sa normal drop coverage. Kumbaga, medyo head siya ng konti pero hilaw pa. Parang sasaluhin mo lang pero magre-recover ka pa rin. Ang gusto ko i-point out dito is yung saddle post ni Kiefer. Hinihintay niya yung drop defender na mag-recover and then he attacked. Same thing here, Kiefer post. He waited for the drop to recover, tsaka siya umatake. Great read from Kiefer. So, bakaw ba si Kiefer? No, pero gets ko yung misconception kasi lagi niyang hawak yung bola. Pero let's ask the question, kung bakit hawak ni Kiefer yung bola palagi? A, kasi trip niya lang. B, kasi gusto niya yung bola, crush niya yung bola. Or C, Kasi he's one of the best in the country in terms of creating off the pick and roll and nilalagay siya ng mga coach dun sa situation na yun kasi alam nila na makakapag-convert sila. I think si yung sagot. And yung boy dribble kasi and patalo at Yuri, diba, don't even try. Nakita natin sa clips dito, Kiefer was doing great against pressure defense. Quick tangent lang against Angola, na please move on na tayo doon, tapos na yun, diba? Bago na nga yung program eh. Anyway, nakapress sila doon, yung Angola. Sino magdadala ng bola? Si Perez? Si Pogoy? Diba? Kung kahit sinong coach, si Kiefer yung pagdadali ng bola doon. And the over-dribbling argument is also false. Kasi against pressure defense, if walang opening and walang open pass, the best thing to do is to maintain your dribble. Dito, pine-pressure ang Shiga. Surface level, sasabihin mo over-dribbling si Kiefer kasi ang tagal niyang hawak yung bola. But the defense wants you to pick up your dribble. Dito, Kiefer is constantly looking for the right pass. It just so happens that Ibaraki is playing great defense. Pero nahanap pa rin naman ni Kiefer yung passe. And nakakonvert pa rin naman sila sa offensive rebound. In conclusion, Kiefer is a great playmaker. And I'm looking forward sa mga susunod na happening sa B-League stint ni Kiefer. Kiefer has been playing great so far sa B-League stint niya. Kahit na off the bench siya naman yung tumatapos ng games. And I think yung composure niya kasi and yung ability niya to control the pace and the game, mahalagang mahalaga yun para sa Shiga. Parang siya kasi yung nagiging glue ng team nila. And ayun, babalik ako dun sa hawak palagi yung bola argument. Diba? Bago lang si Kiefer sa Shiga Lake Stars. Pero pinagkakatiwala sa kanya ng coach yung opensa nila. Pinag-aahawak siya ng bola and sa kanya inaasa yung playmaking duties. So, with that alone, trip lang ba yun na lagi niyang hawak yung bola? Hindi eh. Talagang kasi kaya niya eh. Meron siyang guts, meron siyang chops, and he has the skill to be that guy, the lead guard. And kitang-kita naman natin na effective siya on that role and kinikriticize ng mga tao yung part ng laro ni Kiefer na palagi niyang hawak yung bola. Pero to be honest, underrated yung skill niya na yun eh, na i-maintain yung dribble niya. So that's all for the video. Thank you for watching. Basically, ito yung midway point ng breakdown ko kay Kiefer. Gagawa rin ako kapag tapos na lahat ng stint niya, yung lahat ng games for this season sa B-League. And ayun, gagawin ko rin to sa ibang players like Dwight Ramos, Ray Parks, Kobe, 3D. Talagang ano lang, I'm taking my time. I'm also watching the film thoroughly and making this video. Kung pansin nyo, ang tagal kong walang upload eh. So, ayun. Anyway, thank you for watching. That's all for the video. Kita-kits sa next time.